You are exactly the same person as you were before.
You're pretty far across the map. Try and meet up here.
You owe me a dress. You owe me a wig. Alexa Mendoza? Next. Okay. Ready? On my count. 1, 2. You know what? I need some. It's hard to feel like yourself when no one treats you like yourself. I may have been a girl with cancer, but I was still me. Both things were true. And this is what I was. Oh, and I almost forgot. That wasn't even the most memorable photo that year.
So funny.
Mom.
Hmm.
Hey.
Hey.
4 p.m. was nap time for me and babies and
Don't really hear anybody. I don't know if it started yet. Oh, it just started. I heard a ding dong. Oh, I heard another ding dong.
Ding dong.
Mhm. Well, it's not exactly 8:30. I'm a little early. Is there a full moon out there, babe? Who? I just put her out there to go potty. Babe, I don't know. Oh, shit. Should we hold that for a second, babe?
Babe, I'm not your designated cup holder.
Oh, I don't know how to. There we go. Get you holding the cup
Oh, that's my repayment.
just for a second, and you can't really get mad because I did such a good job. What? Yeah, put you straight to bed. Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, some people do not.
Can she see you?
No, I got mine blocked. See? Blocked.
What was that motherfucker doing? I thought he was working out. Infuriating.
They didn't realize their videos were on.
Yeah, I know mine's on.
Is mine working? I don't know how this works.
I see you. I see someone.
Do you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people have their videos off.
I will. I don't know what happened.
Make sure the video off.
Turn this.
Alrighty then. Hello. I just want to make sure I am the hostess. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, you guys can't see me, but can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Oh, yeah. Hi. Hello. Wow. Guys, this is so early. Hello.
She's just there, then she disappeared.
Make sure I mute everybody just so we, I mean, y'all can say hi for a couple of minutes. It's fine. But we just let everybody. We have a lot of new members, so I'm sure a lot of people are like, "What is Zoom? Like, what is this?" So you may also hear me screaming at my kids. They just got a new tracker. My husband is trying to go to sleep because it's at 3 in the morning. So good times, good times. How are you, everybody? So good to see you all. Can you guys? Okay, I think it's time. Everybody okay? Moms? You guys, how are we doing? Are you guys surviving? I have lost it yesterday, but I think today I was ready to like I told my husband.
Oh, I forgot to change the day.
What was that? You were talking to me. I don't know. Hold on, let me mute everybody. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so everybody's muted now. Okay, cool. So some of you may have questions at the end. Make sure you write them down, and you can write them in the chat. I'm gonna try to not look at the chat. If you know me, you know I am a squirrel, so I will get very distracted. Okay, I need to. Okay, I think if you hop on and you are by yourself at your house, it's not a big deal if you're not muted, but if you are like busy right now, I know many of you are, happy hour at home. And by that, I mean baths, showers, dinners, all that stuff. So, okay, boys, I need you to be quiet. Love you. Quiet. Okay, so I want to make this training as effective, as short as possible. I have a lot of content for you guys. I have a lot that I want to share with you. So first and foremost, thank you for being here. I know there's lots of people from Team Impact, but there's also lots of people from other teams. So hi, everybody. If you guys are just listening from me for the first time, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hope I have some value for you guys, and I hope this helps you. But the most important thing that I want to bring up is parties are the bread and butter of our business. So by no means this is saying, "Ooh, Paula said no parties because I will cut you." No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying that. I am saying is an alternative, okay? As a matter of fact, there you go, Ellie. I'm gonna cut you. Oh my God. I tell you guys, you're in for a treat. So I'm not saying don't do parties. It's an alternative, okay? Some parties right now are not doing well. And this is not just something that applies to right now. It's something that applies forever. I am a believer that parties is not the only way. It is the base of our compensation plan. Like our compensation plan, the incentives that the company gives, everything goes around parties. The cool thing is that you can still get parties booked in the back office, right? You can still book parties with your name, with mystery hostess, with April flowers, bring May, April shower, brings May flowers. I don't know, whatever you want to call those parties. And they don't necessarily have to be hostesses. You can do so many different things, like use the rewards for giveaways for your buyers to, you know, to encourage people to buy right now. From what I've learned, if you tend to discount your product, people will only wait for a product to purchase. So I am more of a believer of giving away the half offs, the free credit. So you can take stuff from the rewards from a party and give them away as incentives. So, okay, anybody that purchases whatever, or all the purchases from this month are gonna be entered in drawing. So you make sure you have your party rewards. You have something that I learned from Natalie in the beginning, when it came about mystery parties. She said, your goal is to get as much product as possible in people's hands. And that doesn't mean you're gonna give it away for free, but when you do those reward giveaways for half off, the customer, you're encouraging sales. If the person is entering the giveaway, you're not losing, you're already making money. So you can take those hostess rewards, split them, and they're paying for either 50%, like the half off, or you can do you get $25 towards anything in the hostess rewards. And then I'm not going to explain the whole situation about the hostess, but I'm just giving you guys the bigger picture, okay? That you can still filter. You're still going to need to book those parties in the back office if you want. You don't have to. This month, we don't need any parties for qualifications for the bonuses, which is cool. So hello, this, I don't even know why they're doing it that way, but that's cool. But I know there's a lot of parties right now that are doing really well. Some parties are not. Some people don't want to host parties. It's totally fine. So what you do need to do, and if you're on this call, I am leading with the assumption that you want to make some kind of money. Raise your hand or tell me in the chat if you're here to make money. If you're new, or you're relaunching, or you've been here, you want to make money, right? Yeah, we want money, we need money, we want to make money to help other people, right? And I was saying yesterday, I did a little training on my team, and on my team group, I just spontaneously went live and I said, listen, maybe you don't need money. You're like, Paula, I am loaded. I don't need any Zyia money, baby. I'm fine. Then why don't you, if you're here and you want to work the business, but your motivation is not money, how about you set a little goal that, let's say you earn those $750, that you can pay it forward and give them to somebody, donate it somewhere, inject them back in your community when the restaurants open, when the small shops open. Like, imagine what you can do for your local economy, just throwing $750 into your community. But I know that a lot of you do need the money. there may be people on your team that need the money. So we can feed off of all of our energy and put it together. So if you're like, I don't need this, just get outside of yourself. Get outside of yourself and think of a bigger reason why you want to do this, okay? Because it is gonna get tough. And when I say it's gonna get tough, I'm saying it because you may find rejection right now with what I'm gonna teach you. You're gonna find rejection. By the way, don't judge my nails. Do you see that? I'll tell you a little story in a second. You guys are gonna find rejection. You're gonna find, and this is not to discourage you. I'm just telling you, it is a tough season. It is a season of opportunity. There's never been more eyes in ways to make money from home than right now. So if you guys are not putting out this opportunity in front of people's faces until they are tired of seeing you, you're not. Like, you have to be intense right now. If you want to make money and you don't want to do parties, or you want to do it another way, still doing parties, but not necessarily parties being the only way, you have to be intense right now, okay? So I know there's lots of different social media platforms right now. There's, you know, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's Twitter, there's, I don't know, all those things. You don't have to be in all of them, but you have to be present in at least one of them. A lot. Stories, posts in your group, connecting with people. That's how you're going to do. What about parties that are there? Jenny, message people one-on-one. And what I'm gonna teach you, it's gonna work way better than just throwing a post up in the air. So what I want you guys to understand is that you have to create the energy. You have to share with enthusiasm what you're doing. Like, oh my God, the starter kit for my company just dropped $100. Are you kidding me? Like, if you're looking for something right now, you've been sitting on the fence because you didn't have $395, and you say that it dropped $100, like, whoa, wait, wait, what? You just caught my attention. If you are not putting it, if you're not using stories, if you're not doing live videos, if you're not sharing your outfits, if you're not doing those things, you guys are missing out on tremendous marketing tools that are free. You can make a lot of money for free right now. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything to sell Zyia right now. You don't even have to buy Zyia to make money with Zyia. Just sell it. And sell 600 and you're not gonna have to pay those $15 of the business fee. Like, what? It's such a great opportunity. So I want you guys to think that you're not bothering people, that you're not annoying people, that you are taking advantage of people. You're not. You're offering a solution that can change a lot of people's lives. Today we ordered food, and just to give you guys an idea, today we ordered food from a local restaurant. It's a local family. They have 3 kids. The wife is home. He owns a local restaurant, and we've been ordering. Like, I want to help a family. I want to help them as a family. He's posting the daily menu, and I don't see it at, oh my God, here he comes with his menu. No, like, oh my God, what you got? Like, you're helping me, I'm gonna help you. And just being able to say, hey, add this amount to whatever it was as a tip. And he was like, oh, thank you. Like, what? And I know he's feeding his employees. So what I want you guys to think is, money is not everything, and bothering people is not what should stop you from what you can do. Think outside of yourself. What can you do if you make a little extra money this month? What can you do with the money that you're gonna make? And those are the reasons why you're gonna push through in the moments that there's people that are gonna tell you, no, I'm not interested right now. No, I don't need money right now. No, I don't have any money right now. And I know that some of you asked me about, let me see. Okay, let me just take a quick look here. But okay, so I do know that some of you were saying, is there a way to put like the chat on the side or something so I can see it? No? Oh, okay. I just put it there. Okay, sorry. Thanks. Okay, so if a party is dead, it's dead. But no, I mean, don't extend it for a whole month. Friend request the people that were there. If they were like really excited to join the party, don't, I mean, sometimes it's hard to revive a party. Sometimes it's a matter of reaching out to everybody individually. Friend request them, invite them to join your group. But don't stop yourself from doing more parties or reaching out to other people because you're just trying to hold on to this one party. Okay. How often? Okay, so when it comes to social media, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that, and how to post. But what I want you guys to understand is this: if I join Zyia and I go out there and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I joined this, I don't know, this activewear stuff. No, if you want to check it out, just let me know. I can, like, here's my card. Like, oh, okay. Are you excited? Are they feeding off of your enthusiasm, your excitement? No. So you have to think of your social media of transferring that enthusiasm and that excitement. When they're ready, they're gonna come by from you. But you have to be excited. You have to show up with some kind of joy. And you have to always go back to thinking, why in the world did I sign up for this? What is it that caught my attention? And you gotta share those things. Every little thing is important. And many times, if somebody's telling you that they don't have the money, could be a reason, that they don't have the time, they're telling you what is the information that you're not providing. If they were telling you that they don't have time, they don't know how much time they have to put into it. So you can ask them, how much time are you thinking you have to put into the business? This is a business that if you work in the beginning, if you work consistently for an hour, intentionally and with purpose, you can work it 1 hour a day. If you're spending more time than that and you don't have a big team, you're wasting time and I don't know what you're doing. 1 hour a day. And what you need to do is focus on these activities. I think I need to show you the picture. Hold on. Let me share my screen and I'm gonna take you guys on my Facebook. All right. Don't be judgy of my desktop and stuff because then I don't like you. Hold on. Okay. Here goes Facebook. Okay, I think it's gonna be a little slow, but let me show you guys. So we did last month a consistency, no, it's not a consistency challenge, it's consistency. It's so slow. Okay, but I'm gonna show you a little list that if you stick with it and if you guys want it, I mean, it's on the team page. Okay, here, oh, here it is, consistency challenge. I already deleted information from my brain. But okay, it's a little slow. But what you guys want to see is that it's a short list that tells you the activities that you need to do. And those of you guys on my team, if you're still wondering, what is it that I need to do? Is this send prospecting messages? And those are those reach outs. Hold on, the computer's a little, okay, here it is. So, and this comes from Chrissy, but we did a couple of alterations. So you can customize this. Can you guys see it? Just somebody tell me if you can see my little mouse. Okay, Mariuxi, I see you. You look so pretty. Okay, so 15 prospecting messages, and that's reach outs. Like right now, I would be 10xing that number. If you really have a desire to kill it and make big money, focus on this. And I'm gonna give you the scripts in just a second, and I'm gonna share them with you. 15 prospecting messages, and that's simply asking people, are you, and I know that you're gonna be like, oh my God, but right now asking people to start a business? Yes, you guys, this month alone, oh, let me tell you, I told Ellie the number before, but there is 74 reps have joined my downline since Monday afternoon. 74 reps. Since April 1st, over 100. Since April 1st. That's like, what? That's new. Like, we've never had this many people in 1 month that I can think of. Maybe in December, but But that's crazy, and it's crazy awesome. That's what I was just telling you before. People are looking for a way to make money. People are looking for a way to get doing something because they're bored out of their mind. They want to learn something. They want to start a side hustle. They want to start making money. You are seriously missing out if you're holding back right now. You're seriously missing out. So prospecting messages, one social media post, and by that I mean on Facebook, on Instagram. If you're in both platforms, you can take the same content. For the most part, some people are more present in one than another. So you could post the same thing on the same on both platforms, because for the most part, people are not checking both, or they may not even come across both. So one social media post, something where you are like, you don't have to post a lot. Where I think you need to be a little bit more intense is in your stories. People are watching more stories than the actual posts. I get more questions, more reactions, more comments, more interactions with people on my stories. And sometimes is a joke. Like right now, like if you see I post a lot of the things that I'm struggling right now in a way of like a joke. Like yesterday, well, you guys can go see them, but something like, let me see, where am I? But something, oh, here, this one, I mean, I'm pretty proud of my jokes, I don't know, but this one says, you can either have a nice day or you can help your children with their homework. You can't have both. One Chronicles 4:7. I can't, I laugh at my own jokes. I saw it somewhere, I changed it up a little bit, and you guys have no idea how many people, here's another one. When I drink coffee, like, it's not Zyia, it's just things that I have in common with people, and people ask, and I do throw some Zyia in the mix. Okay, so just wanted you guys to see. So I do throw some stuff in the mix, and then people, like after I shared a couple of the Zyia new releases from today, I got a message from someone who said, I'm dying to check out your clothes. Can you send me your link? I'm like, sure. So that's how you're going to connect with people and grow your business, make money in this business without just doing the parties. Parties take time in the sense that you have to pre-post, you have to plan the post, you have to, put together the collages or take collages from somewhere. Some people on the team are super badasses about parties. Some others don't. And I have parties that go really, really well. Some others don't go super, super well, but I just keep doing them. But the majority of my sales, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, the majority of my sales come from in person. I post a picture somewhere. I post a lot of pictures of myself in the clothes in my wall. In stories, I share pictures of either girls from my team or my customers. I share a lot of reviews. Like if you send me a message saying, a customer sends me a message, you're not my customers, but if a customer sends me a message and said, oh my God, I love my outfit, thank you so much, whatever, I take a screenshot, I cover the name, I share a picture. Many times when I get orders, and you know how we do the thank you, Sophia, for your order, and it has a picture of the items that Sophia purchased, I put it on stories. I want to show proof that I am having results with the business. And that's how people want to see the goods. People want to see, they have questions. So you have to constantly show what the business is doing for you, what the product does, and not just throwing out there, join my team. Because, okay, cool. Like, what's up with that? Like, what is that? Like, that doesn't tell me anything. But if you tell me that joining the business, working the business is going to help me pay off my debt, that if I join the business, I am going to feel excited about getting up in the morning, that if I join the business, I'm going to make friends, that if I join the business, I'm going to hop on Zooms and have so much fun. Is this making any sense, you guys? I don't know, I hope so. And for some of you, this may be repetitive, because I know some of you on my team, you guys have maybe heard me say these things, but I just want you guys to have that confidence that there's no magic sauce. There's no secret trick to make the business work. It's showing up and being intentional about connecting with people. 100%, and following up with people. You may get a lot of no's, but the more people you talk to, the more people you are gonna say yes. I'm trying to go back to, okay, stop sharing, but I wanted to show you, no wait, I need to show you something else. So I'm gonna take you guys now. So that's this, PD is personal development, just in case, okay? And now I'm gonna take you to the scripts. Oh, hold on, the scripts are here. Give me a second, you guys. Let me take you now to, is this helping you guys? Prospecting messages, yes. So when it comes to, I've had 3 glasses of wine. Prospecting messages, you consider asking people to host? Yes. So asking people to host, asking people if they're open to taking a look at what I do to make money from home. If they're open to that. For example, I'll give you an example. Hey, let's say I am messaging a realtor. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. You know, and this, especially if you are newer and you're like, there's nobody on my downline. I have nobody on my team. I don't know anybody. I just signed up. Dude, it is an amazing opportunity because you can tell them, hey, I am focused on productive in my business. We have, here are the scripts. I get like crazy when I'm saying it. But this is not specific, but ask in your team. And those of you guys on my downline, last week I asked, how much have you sold in the last 2 days? And I asked, what is your occupation? And holy cow, it was crazy to see all the different occupations. So check with your team, check with the people with your sisterhood, I should say, brotherhood, with your community. Say, what's your occupation aside from Zyia? And see what they're doing. And then you can go, if you know somebody that is a realtor, say, hey, I was wondering if you're open to taking a look at what I'm doing. I started this home business. We've been helping realtors. We have realtors on the team making extra money, working from home. Things are crazy right now, but if you're looking for a way to make extra income, I'll be more than happy to share this with you. So these are the scripts I can send you. Well, they're on the team page on Team Impact. If you need them, let me know. It's a matter of sending you. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll put the link here and you guys can take it from here. Hold on. I am so sorry. Share, right? Share. Guys, I promise you I'm smarter earlier in the day. Copy the link. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'll put it on the chat. Here you go, friends. And you can, here, grab the link from the chat, save it. And if you don't catch it, you need it. If you're listening to the recording, obviously you're not gonna see the chat. So just let me, ooh, look at all those peeps just joining the chat. Okay, cool. So let's talk right now about the script. So I'm gonna give you guys one example. Somebody that you have never, no, actually, let's start with this one. I'm not gonna read them all, but just to give you guys an idea. Follow up for prospects. You've already talked about the products in the past. I would suggest you focus right now, start with the business and then take it to a different level. If they're not interested in the business, but you see that they're working out, things like that, hey, then why don't you try the leggings? They're so good, you love them. Being that you're my first time customer, here's free shipping, something like that. Like you're gonna be entering the drawings. Oh, okay, no, I can buy anything. Listen, I have this VIP group. It's awesome. We do these activities. I have all the products here. Join the group. Find a way to bring them to see what you got, even if it takes them a little while to check out the goods, to trust you, to see that things are really, that the leggings are really good. The more exposures they have, the better for you. So you have, so here it is. How are you and the family doing during this time? Things have gotten a little crazy, right? I'm staying focused and productive in my home business. And you don't even have to tell them that you're new. I know we chatted before about these products in the past and it wasn't great timing. And now may not be the best time either, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. This is actually helping support my family right now while we're all at home. Would you be open to see if you're in need of anything I have to offer? If not, it's okay, no big deal. If you're seeing that a lot of people on your feed, friends, like they started working out, things like that, like, hey, just don't be weird about it. Just message them and say, listen, I saw that you started, like that you've been running. That's so exciting. I was just looking on my shop and I just saw these leggings with pockets. I think you'll love them. You can put your phone in there. What do you think? Are you in the market looking for new activewear? You have no idea how many people just started working out right now and they have nothing to wear. And that's gonna stop them from working out. They can't go to the mall to shop. They can't do any of those things. They may shop from you. Okay, here's another one. People follow up for prospects you've already discussed the business opportunity with. Hey, how are you? Hope all is well with you guys. Always put the name, okay? Things have gone, very similar script. Things have gone a little crazy, right? I'm trying to stay productive and focus in my home business. I know we chatted a little bit about how I make income from on the side before, and it was I don't know what that I said there. I know we have chatted a little bit about how I make extra money income on the side before, and it wasn't the best timing for you. I know there are a lot of people hurting right now that aren't able to bring in enough to, I need to slow down. Aren't able to bring in enough to make ends meet. This may not be at all for you. This may not be you at all, but I wanted to see if now may be a better time for you to have a conversation about it. If not, it's not a big deal at all. So you're just like touching base again. If you have people that you've talked to about the business before, it's a perfect time to follow up with them. Number one, because they may need it. Number two, because nobody else is following up with them. Number three, because our price on the starter kit just dropped. So $100 less may be what they need. I really believe that the majority of the people that had joined the team since Monday, it's because somebody on the team followed up with them. They didn't just magically decide it. Like some of them, yes, and I'm sure it came from parties and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them came from the fact that people from the team followed up a lot. A lot of people followed up and people said, heck yeah, okay, I'll do it. I know that's the case for me. Another option for like a friend saying, hey, we chatted a little bit before. The fact that you're adding that I'm focused, I'm staying productive and focused, it kind of like addresses the elephant in the room that, yeah, there's a crisis, there's coronavirus, this and that, but hey, I'm just trying to stay focused and productive and not crying on the couch kind of thing, okay? And that's gonna take away a lot of that pressure. So those of you, raise your hand if it's you, those of you that are like, oh my God, I don't wanna offend people, I don't wanna be annoying, that's your magic words right there. Like, I'm just trying to stay productive and focused because, you know, it's crazy out there, so I'm just trying to stay focused. Like, are you gonna get mad at me if I send you a message like that? Like, what? No, right? Like, why? So I know we chatted a little bit about Zyia and making extra income on the side before, and it wasn't the best timing for you. I know there are a lot of people hurting right now, blah, 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 blah. This may not be you at all. It's very tough for you. Did I already read that one? No. But anyway, so that's it. So I have some for current customer, someone who you've never talked, and that's what we call cold message, or somebody that you know, somebody that you have on your Facebook, but you're not really close to them. You've never really talked about the business. You'll be surprised how many people are open to taking a look right now. So I had this person, she's local. She's like a massage therapist and she's worked like 27 jobs from the time I've been Facebook friends with her. And I know right now she's struggling, but she's somebody that knows a lot of people. She's massage therapist. Like, not everybody can afford massages. So I know that she goes to, you know, she has good clients that I'm pretty sure work out and live in yoga pants. So I reached out to her Monday night and she said, no, I'm fine. Budget is tight and I'm already with another company. I think she said with, I don't know, whatever, with an oil company. I'm like, okay, whatever. I went to sleep. I didn't see her response. And then in the morning, before I saw her first response, she actually, I guess she thought about it through the night. And in the morning, she's like, well, but I'm open to checking it out. What is it that you have? Can you please send me more information? I'm like, yes, of course. So you just never know. And we're still in conversation and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is, you just never know who's looking for something. And it is up to you to go put it out there and let them know about it. So how are you going to do this without parties? You have to reach out to people. You have to increase your marketing efforts. So think about this. When you are being a part of Zyia and being a rep, yeah, it's cool. You're sharing, you're wearing the clothes and everything. But at the end of the day, we don't make money if we don't sell the clothes, right? And if we don't build a team. The majority of people in network marketing and direct sales, and that's why there's a bad reputation about it, is because a lot of people sell it like, oh no, you don't have to sell, you just share, you just post about it and people buy. No, it's work. it's work. So I want to be very honest with you guys that if you want to make income, you have to understand that this is about selling a product, sharing the product, and just sharing and just having fun with it. It's really what it is. We have a great quality product. We complicate it. Like, I know that in the beginning, it may be a little bit, what's the word? Overwhelming. It's a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot to learn. Like when we started, we didn't have all the resources and tools that we have right now. I feel like in a way we complicate it for some of you guys, because now we get excited about all these cool things and you start seeing other reps doing this and that. But the bottom line is, it's going back to basics. And the more people you talk to right now, the more successful your business is going to be down the line. Don't just think about this month right now, but think long term. In the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you guys are going to have income coming in that you can't even comprehend. Okay? And think a year from now. So I want you guys to think long term and think, this is going to suck for a few weeks, because you got to get the hold of it. You got to get the hang of it. It's like when you first had a baby, I had no idea how to put a diaper on. Somebody had to teach me. But then I figured it out. And then 3 kids later, I'm like, I can put diapers on a baby with my eyes closed. I can create a party link in the back office with my eyes closed, because I've done it a lot. In the beginning, I screwed up so many times. I'm like, Ellie, I don't know what I did. She's like, no, don't worry. I did the same. Hold on, we'll figure it out. Just know that it's gonna suck, and just share with a lot of enthusiasm. Don't be afraid, thinking right now that people don't want to hear about it, that people have no jobs, that people have no income. It's not everybody. And listen, I'm not being insensitive about the situation. My husband has to work, and I'm using Zyia to bring like a distraction, our future, all these things. And even now I'm like, oh my God, I cannot imagine how many people are gonna be without food, without income. Like, if I can help other families because of my work, I'm gonna be there. So it is way more than just personal. I think if you are somebody right now who needs the money, you need the income, you really need this, then stick with it, because you're gonna see the results. So I shared with you guys the scripts. Who's never reached out to somebody and said, would you check it out? Would you look into what I do? Are you intimidated by it? Are you? No? Yes? Raise your hand. It's fine. I promise I'm not gonna. Yeah? Do you feel a little bit more confident now with what you've seen? If you have a message, then you can basically just send it. And it's like behind a phone. And you may get some people that tell you that they're not interested. It's not you. They're not mad at you. They're not offended because you send them. It's not the right timing for them. So don't be afraid of it. Some of you, like, I know that some people get intimidated about reaching out to their own family, reaching out to their own friends. Then get out of that circle until you have a success story that you want to share with them. Focus on people outside of the circle that you're so afraid of. If you're intimidated by your immediate circle, get out of there and start looking for other people. Start looking for other people. Use social media. Use older parties. If you've done parties before, reach out to the hostess, reach out to the, and ask her, hey, I was just thinking about you. I'm just here trying to stay focused and productive. Listen, I wanted to ask you, have you ever considered becoming a Zyia rep? Like, do you know anybody who could be needing right now a way to make money from home? Everybody needs to make money from home right now. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And we have, like, the government is telling us to work from home. How cool is that? Like, dude, do you guys understand this? That we have this thing that we can share with other people. We have the inventory, we have the support. You guys can bring people into the team. You don't need to know all the things. Just plug them in, tag them on the training, have them follow the same system. You don't have to know everything before you can take action. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Are there a couple of questions? Let me go back. I see. Okay. I will send out the recording. You get intimidated, but when I do it, the results are usually great. Yes. And as you start getting the first yeses, your confidence starts building up. So I want you guys to think of this cup. Okay, so cute. Ellen gave me this cup. It says my name. I love everything that says my name on it. That's my love language. I have a light there, whatever. So it's like every time you send a message, this is your confidence bucket. Every time you're sending a message and somebody tells you no, it's like there's holes everywhere, right? But every time somebody says yes, and then you get more yeses, you start getting so confident, and they start getting so filled up that even if there's no's that are like little holes, those are the no's, it can't keep up because you're pouring so much into that confidence bucket. So you have to do it over and over and over, and you develop a muscle that is so strong, and you realize you can tell me no, it's fine, I got this. Like, people just are afraid of no, and many times I do believe that the fear of no is just because you're afraid of being successful. You're using the fear of no, and you're not taking action because you're afraid of what success may look like for you. I think you're not even afraid. Like, what are they gonna do to you? Are they gonna punch you? Like, what are they gonna do to us? Like, you can unfriend, you can block. What's the big deal? 100%, I am convinced that in the majority of people that say that they're afraid of rejection, they're not afraid of rejection. What they're afraid of is success. You are afraid that if somebody tells you yes and they sign up, that you're gonna fail them, that you're not gonna be good enough. So you're letting your own self-doubts get in the way of your ability to hold hands with somebody else and run this journey with them. So you have to get that idea out of your head. And if you take something away from this, I want you to go back and you put your head in the pillow and really think about that. Am I really afraid of a stinking no, or am I afraid of what success is gonna look like for me? Okay, let me see. So all these things that they're gonna tell me no, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure that it's beyond that. So you have to figure out what that is for you. And if it's really that you're afraid of a no, go send some 10 messages and I promise you're gonna get over it. But if you are afraid of success, then we have to have another conversation. And that is, you have to focus on personal development a lot. Make sure that you're pouring into your own, like developing that confidence muscle that comes from doing the activities and getting better at it, but also know that confidence is not just going to show up one day. It's not like you wake up one day and it's like, I'm so confident. Confidence comes, like when I did my first training like this, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? Are you crazy? Like I was sweating. I'm still sweating, but it's maybe the light. And like, I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys value, and I want to make sure that this helps you. So I'm still, but I know that what I'm saying makes some sense. You know, there's a little bit of sense in that. So, let me see. I know I saw a question here. Okay, so it can be discouraging hearing no over and over, but I know even when yes would be so worth it. Yes, and you are gonna hear yeses. Actually, I'm gonna tell you something. You guys, there's something that I really, really strongly believe, and you have to stay in your own lane. And you guys have probably heard this before, staying in your own lane. When you start comparing yourself with other people, that's when it starts messing up the journey for you. So by staying in your own lane, some people join the business with a level of credibility already for one reason or another. Maybe I'll tell you from my own experience. When I joined Zyia, I was a fitness instructor. So I had already people that knew me from classes, that knew me from my other network marketing company, people. But if you're somebody, many people never use social media for anything. I use social media for promoting my classes. I use social media for sharing recipes and things like that. So I had a level of credibility, and that's the case for many people that join Zyia. So you may see these people that are selling 20,000 in a month, that they're selling 15,000. You're like, I suck. No, you don't. You maybe don't have the influence that other people have. You just have to work with what you have and start growing from there. So that's when you start building, but you have to stay in your own lane and not think. You have to think about those things. Like it doesn't just happen, okay? Some people are friendlier than others. Some people are more extroverted than others. Some people have more connections. You know, like not everybody has the same friends, not everybody. I use social media because I was a stay-at-home, like I was home. So I use social media most of the time. So right now I'm like in heaven. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm working from my bubble. I love it. And you guys, you need to know something about me. I am super introverted. Like I adapt. Like I adapt. After I'm done here, I'm like, holy moly, I need to go back into my bubble and calm myself down, because I had 2 sips. But yes, drink wine before you start prospecting, and that may help, or make you sweat. Yeah, but but that confidence is going to take you places that you right now you maybe don't realize. So you guys have to make sure that you're constantly talking to people. You have to get over the fear of talking to people. If you want to have a successful business, you have to adapt. You have to embrace the fact that you're a business owner with a great opportunity to create community, to create a space, to be the creator of a space where people are going to join and they're going to want to be part of what you have. So always keep sharing. Share moments like this. Like, show how you have a team that is training you, that is teaching you, that is sharing with you, that we're talking about wine, that we're talking about ways to grow the business. What happens? The people that are looking, the people that you reach out to and they're like, but I just don't know how to grow the business. I don't know how I'm going to do this by myself. They're like, now they see this. They're like, oh, so I'm not going to be myself. Like there's more people there. There's other crazy people doing the same thing. I already shared the best story of this training. Oh my God, what is this best story? I am afraid to. Laura, thank you I have a full-time job and tend to think that I suck when I see others be successful. No, you can't think that way. And it's, I tell you, some people, even like, maybe you've been in a season where you've been home taking care of your kids, or you've been working crazy hours, and all of a sudden you're coming out of your cocoon and people are like, okay, where have you been? Like, you have to marinate those relationships and start sharing with excitement, and people are going to start coming. Don't put a timeline on your journey with Zyia. If anything, give yourself a year. And that's from from when I started. I always thought, I want to see what I can accomplish a year from now. I want to see where I'm going to be a year from now. And that's constantly what I want. Like, my 2-year anniversary was in February, and I'm like, I can't wait to see where I'm going to be 3 years, like at the end of this year, when it's like in February. It's not the end of this year, but February of next year, and see where I'm at, where my team is at, what we're doing, the things we're accomplishing, the places we'll go, the people, the things that we can do with this opportunity. But if you're only focused in looking everywhere to see how you can feel better about the fact that you feel that you suck, you're always going to talk yourself out of moving forward with your business. This is one thing that I learned from my coach, and it makes so much sense. As humans, we have a tendency to always look for ways to sabotage ourselves. Always. So it could be ourselves, it could be the people that you're talking to about the business. They're not thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna sign up and I'm gonna make a ton of money. In the majority of cases, people in their mind are thinking, I don't want to join because I'm gonna fail you. I don't want to join because I'm gonna fail again like I failed before. But if you're showing them evidence that they're not gonna fail, that they have that you have a community to offer them, that you have resources, training, that there's all those tools, that there's community, that there's awesome clothes that sell. When you're sharing all that evidence, they want to do it. Now, if you're going to do this in person, and I am not basing this training so much of but on, you guys would think I'm drunk. I seriously am not. I'm ESL. You guys, I'm not focusing it so much in person, because we're not supposed to be talking in person right now, right? Like, we are in social isolation, and who knows when this is going to be over. Let's just hope that it's over really soon, because I need some sunshine. But so it's more on social media. Take advantage of the fact that we have social media to grow this thing. Like, what do you have? What can you do? What are you passionate about that you can share? Are you a teacher? What if you go live once or twice a week and helping moms? Pay attention. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Teach moms how to teach first graders how to subtract. And please send me the link, okay? But if you add value in those ways, you're making connections. And I know if you are able to stand in front of a classroom and teach, you can do it in front of a camera on social media and teach something. Or not even necessarily a video, but if you have a way of adding value in other ways non-related to Zyia, you start gaining more credibility. You start getting more exposure. You start getting people to follow you. So think about, what are things that you're passionate about? Or maybe it's a book that you're reading. Maybe it's a podcast that you listen to. Share it. Take notes, write takeaways. And you can go live and say, oh my God, you guys, I was listening to this podcast and holy moly, what a bunch of bomb drops I want to share with you. So bam, bam, bam. Here, I just got these 3 tips on this and that. If you want to check out the podcast, send me a message. I'll send you the link. Now you're connecting with people. Many times I post a picture of a book that I'm reading. I'll post, like, if something, it's a quote or something that I'm like, man, this is worth sharing. I'll take a picture and I'll post it. Many times people ask me, what book is that? What book are you reading? And if it's something that somebody else is struggling with, they're gonna ask because they want to read the book. They want to get more information. They want to solve the problem. When you're talking about Zyia, when you're sharing about Zyia, Share about the things that it does. Don't hype the business like, oh my God, it's ground floor opportunity. You can make thousands of dollars. And like, no, people want to know what it's doing for you, what it's doing for people, and like, you have to share that evidence. So a simple example of how other ways that you can share is just sharing with excitement that something, if it's not happening for you or for your own team, but share, like maybe just being intentional about what I post. Every other day I will post something about somebody on my team. So I think it was 2 days ago, one of my newer reps, she's a dentist. I don't know if Vivi is on the call, but I shared, because she sold close to $300 in one day after we launched her party. And that's a big deal. Like, she made close to $100 in commissions, and that could mean a lot for somebody right now. If you have zero income and you have the opportunity to make $100, $200, $300 in a month, that's going to help you, right? Like, you don't even have to spend a lot. So it's sharing that evidence. But I'll tell you, if you want to make money, the title of this call, if you want to make money, just to wrap it up, if you want to make money in Zyia quick, you got to talk to more people, period. Stop comparing yourself. Stop talking yourself out of the activities that you need to do. Stop, I'm going to say it out loud, don't get mad at me. Stop practicing freaking TikTok videos. Have fun, but if that's the only thing you're doing, thinking that it's going to make you money right now, I'm sorry, that's procrastination. Have fun with it after you send your messages. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying the truth. A lot of people are thinking it. I'm just usually the one that says it out loud. Do them. They're very entertaining. It's fun. It is super fun. I can't get any of my kids to do any TikTok videos with me. So yeah, I'm comparing. I'm like, why my teenager doesn't want to do a TikTok video? I'm like, it's fine. But my point is, put the majority of your efforts into reaching out to people. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't focus on the idea that people are going to tell you no, that people don't have the money. There's lots of people right now at home that want a solution. I'm not saying go take advantage of people. I'm not saying, oh my God, we're going to hit the jackpot with this crisis. No, I'm saying we have a solution, and people have their eyes on working from home, the ability to work from home, make money from home. And just posting on social media, it's not enough. Go the extra mile and talk to people. Write a list. I'll tell you one quick way that you can start a list right now. You guys ready? Go to your pictures. Go to your memories on your Facebook. Look at people that have liked your pictures before, people that have commented on your pictures before. Go look at that. Look at when you post something. I just want to give you guys some examples, but if you go on I'm not going to say, okay, you guys, I don't have the secret sauce. I'm not going to tell you this is going to work for you, and tomorrow you're going to wake up like, wow, mega full of leads. I'm just telling you, I'm just sharing with you what works for me. What I've seen works for me. But hold on, hold your horses. But you can go to your memories. Do you guys know how to get to memories on your phone? You click the little lines on the side and it takes you to memories. I don't know why my phone is so slow. When you go to memories, it takes you to past posts. I'm just trying to go to like the old ones that are not like from last year. But when you go there, you can go to who has liked posts, who has liked, okay, so here it is. The likes, the comments. Go check out who is in your social media then and put them on your list. Think, oh man, that could be a good prospect. And that's somebody that you can reach out to and say, hey, how you been? How's the family? How you guys doing? This is crazy, right? How are you guys doing? You don't even have to prospect them right away. but you can say, they ask you, oh, everything's good, everything's cool. I don't know, whatever answer they give you, something logical that you can respond in a way that says nothing, not just here, staying focused on productive out in my home business. Listen, by the way, would you be open to checking out what I do? Would you be open to taking a look? Do you know anybody that's looking to make money from home? The more people you send that message to, being brave and courageous and determined, you're gonna see success. I am not even kidding you guys. Would you be open? Yeah. What else? Okay, so you go to your wall and look at, oh, Facebook change. All right. Go to your posts. So for example, okay, this is super funny, you guys. If you didn't see this video, oh my God, I was dying. I've watched it like 27 times. It's on my wall. You guys can take it and share it. It's to die. Share things like that. Like people are gonna, it's relatable. And it has 16 comments. It has 4 shares. It has 29 reactions. So I go through that list and I'm like, oh, here's somebody that I can reach out to, because otherwise I wouldn't think of them, just because I have 100 other people in my mind. But does that make sense? Like, you don't have to post all about Zyia, but just about people, things that are relatable, things that people are, they can relate. I mean, this is funny. I took it from a friend. You guys can take it if you want. It says, turns out, I'm so dumb. Turns out my top 3 hobbies are eating at restaurants, going to non-essential businesses, touching my face. How many of you guys can relate to that? So imagine how many people in your circle can relate to that. And it's not even related to Zyia. Like, and now you have like a little list that you're building, and you start messaging people and get excited about. So I'll tell you what I do, but I have it in my office. I have this, think of like an Excel spreadsheet. So it has names, it has a phone number. It's like old school voice messages, like when, like an office and people call, like who does that anymore? I don't know, but I use it as my follow-up. I just have fun. I love writing down the name, following up every time I follow up what they say. And when they sign up or when they make a purchase, taking a yellow highlighter and like, bam, yes. It's how I built my confidence. It's how I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys and not freak out. It's because I've put myself in situations that are scary, but leading with the thought that I have something really cool. And if you tell me no, it's okay. At some point, you're going to tell me yes. In the meantime, you're missing out. And I look for more people. You have to build your own confidence, okay? And just know that you have a bunch of people that love you and appreciate you and want to do business with you. They're out there. You have to go find them. Let me see, I posted a video that had like 5 different salads to make. Yes. Was it your own video, Kara? Did you make your own video? I'm not this funny. Like I don't know, like people are so creative. I don't come up with that stuff, but I can share it. Would you be open to taking a look at my recent Ellie? No, that's, yeah, I just can't make funny videos, so I'll be practicing for like 3 days. Ellie, I haven't seen any of your TikTok videos, okay? You're slacking, but do it. But no, actually, look, your TikTok video may get a lot of reactions, but what I'm saying is, if it's not producing anything for you, don't waste time. Do activities that are gonna generate more activity for you. If I know that the majority of my time would be perfecting the video, because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that. So, but anyway, don't take it personal, please, okay? Don't be like, I'm not judging you. Don't be like, Paula's judging my videos. No, I'm not. So have fun, you guys. Is this helpful? What questions do you have for me? I'm very honest sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm not mean, I promise. You guys have questions? This is your shot. Go for it. Helpful? Yes? Funny animal TikToks. I know. I can spend like 3 hours watching, and then in the morning I'm a mess because I don't wake up to do my workout and I'm mad at myself. So that's where I'm coming from. Okay, anybody have questions? Anybody had, I think, we're good? Do you feel better about reaching out? Do you feel better about it? You feel a little more confident? Just gotta do it. You just gotta do it, do it, do it. Do it more, do it more. You're gonna get, I wanna hear feedback from you guys. If you start seeing good results, if maybe you're like, no, I'm not seeing results, Paula. It's been 30 days. I've messaged 500 people. Nobody's even saying hi, then reach out to me and we'll figure it out. But I'll give you guys, if you guys give me 5 more minutes, I'll give you guys like the flow of the conversation. When you tell them, when you ask them, are you open to taking a look? And they say, sure, don't pass out, okay? You are going to say, awesome, I have a 5-minute video that explains what I do. How soon can you watch it? And shut up and wait until they answer you. Don't put your, it's so cool, the owners are amazing, we're going to Jamaica, and oh my God, everybody's so cute, and the clothes are so amazing, you're gonna love them. You're gonna screw it up. Just say, how soon can you watch the video? We have the third-party tool, which is the video. The video explains everything. For the majority of people, that's all they need. That's all they need to watch to get an idea of what Zyia is about, what the community is about, what Zyia, especially the newer video, it's awesome. It's which video, Paula? It's the video in the join section of your website. Okay, you take that video, you send them the video, and you wait for them to watch the video and say, hey, what did you think when they watch the video? Sometimes you're gonna get people that don't reply to you after they watch the video, or they didn't even get to the part where they tell you yes. So a cool follow-up for when people don't respond to your message, you can go 2-3 days later and you say, hey, I just wanted to check if you saw my last message. You get more responses in your second follow-up. In that follow-up, you get more responses. The first message, you may not get a response. Don't take it personal, it's fine. Message them again a couple days later. You go through your list that you wrote in any piece of paper, I don't know, or Excel spreadsheet, whatever rocks your boat, and you say, or get a journal, get a notebook. Like if you're super organized, then organize yourself, but don't procrastinate with that. And then say, hey, just wanted to check if you saw my message. I know it's super busy right now, but don't want to make any assumptions. Just let me know. And people get back to you. And then I have another follow-up and then another follow-up. I love this stuff though. Then the next follow-up is, let's say they watch the video, right? You got this person to tell you that they watched the video and then they didn't respond anymore. You can always go back a few days later and you say, hey, I'm so sorry. Like you guys have to say this. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I've been so busy. How are you? You're just opening the conversation again. You're like, knock, knock, you there? Don't punish them or accuse them of not getting back to you because they watched the video. Okay, yeah, okay. And then just follow up with that. Like, hey, I'm so sorry, it's my fault. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. I didn't follow up with you. And then you ask them, hey, did you ever get a chance to watch that video? What did you think? Or you say, listen, so you said you watched the video. What was your favorite part about it? What did you like best? And then that's how you get the conversation going. Okay, and I think I need to do another training on how to close and things like that, but I think this is gonna be helpful for you guys. What else? The other thing is, if they tell you no, if they tell you they don't have the money, if they see, there's like a lot of different options, but what you always want to say is not try to answer with a long with a long answer trying to convince them. If you like get yourself out of the conversation, and if you look at it and you're like, I feel like I'm trying to convince you to do this, don't. Like, walk away from it. You need to ask questions. You control the conversation by asking questions. You ask them. So if for example, to give you an example, if somebody tells you, no, I don't have the time, always ask, how much time do you think you need to work the business? Or if they tell you, I don't know, give me an objection. Like, what do you, I don't know. There's, okay, unique closing. Awesome. Laura, that's awesome. Okay, asking you, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. That's going to be a very common one right now. I don't have the money. There's two things. One, legit, they maybe don't have the money, but sometimes people say they don't have the money, but that's an excuse that basically shuts you down. It's like, I don't have the money. I really don't want to do this, but my excuse is I don't have the money. So the way you, whenever somebody says, pay attention to this one. Whenever somebody says, I don't have the money, you say, oh, so if you had the money today, would you join today? Like, you really want to know if they're really interested and the issue is the money. Because if it's no, like, okay, bye, Felicia. Like, if they're really not interested and they're just using the excuse of money, you don't want to keep wasting your time, right? Does that make sense? Just say, oh, so if you had the money, would you join today? And then sometimes we'll tell you, sometimes they'll say, no, I don't have the money right now. Like, oh, okay, so I just want to make sure, if you had the money today, you would join today. Oh yeah, okay, so how much do you have? And then you'll hear something like, oh, I have $100, I have 200. Okay, so how long do you think it would take you to put the money together? Or can you borrow it? Or can you put it on a credit card? Like, I put it on a credit card, and boy, am I happy I took that leap of faith. So if that was you, tell them, oh, do you know what? When I signed up, I didn't have the money either. You know, my sponsor, Abuela, didn't have the money when she signed up, but she put it on a credit card, and after a couple of months, she was able to pay it off, and she made even more. So a little story that tells them that it's going to be okay. I'm not fit to sell it. I need to lose a few pounds first. Yeah, so you're gonna get a lot of things. I mean, you can also share pictures. One way that you can address this is like it's like a confidence thing, and it's gonna be hard to say that, but you can also say, like, hey, there's reps of all sizes and ages on our teams, like in our company, and you can send them pictures, like, look, take pictures from your reps, from Instagram, from whatever, and just show evidence and say, look, we have reps of all sizes and they're doing really well. What's most important is that it's going to motivate you to keep going. Other women who are also on the same journey as you are going to find you inspiring. They're going to want to do what you're doing. Oh, my husband won't let me. That's so, again, goes back to so if your husband agree with it, would you sign up today? You want to know if they're just using something else as an excuse. I'm like, even more reasons to sign up, but whatever, that's a personal thing. My husband never says no. But it is legit. Like, I know there are husbands that are not supportive, and not necessarily because they're bad people. It's because fear of the wife getting hurt, their feelings hurt, disappointment, this, like that. Maybe they've tried before. You know, you never know, but you really want to know if she wants to do it, if there's ways that, and just say, like, I'm just curious, why won't he let you? Okay. Just ask questions. He'll be, yeah, I would ask more questions. Like, I would, even if you already talked to her days ago, I would say, hey, you know what? I've been thinking about you. I'm just curious. And it's totally okay if you don't want to share, but you said that you wanted to join Zyia, but that your husband won't let you. So if he said yes, would you be definitely in? Start digging for more. Like, you can just walk away from it and go to other people, but you're gonna keep finding that thing. And maybe if she wants to do it, but she doesn't have that support, this may be something that helps them. Yeah, I love to see more guy reps and how they're doing. If I could get that, I could probably get my brother in. There's a few. I mean, the reality, Nikki, is that Zyia is, and direct sales in general is more, it's a women dominated environment, but there's also a lot of men. Like it is, and it could be the start of something. If he wants to do it, I would just say, like, if is that the only reason that's stopping him, then he can start. There's a men's group somewhere, a Zyia, Men of Zyia, I think it's called, or Zyia Men. But you guys should follow Jill and Mike on Instagram. I don't know if Jill and Mike, I don't know. There's like Jill. Oh, fuck it. Jill and Mike Get Active on. Well, if you search for Jill Jensen, you'll see Jill and Mike. Mike is super supportive of her. They both work the business really well. So it's really cool. Okay, what else? You guys good? I don't want to keep you guys so long, but do you guys have any other questions? Was this helpful? I'm gonna say yes. You guys, yes. So I want you guys to be super intentional about your time. Listen, it's super easy to get, I tell you, if I watch an hour of the news, it throws my mood completely. It throws away my enthusiasm, anything. I just started getting worried. The news are for profit. Okay, the news are in the business of making money. The more panic they create, the more we want to watch the news, and the more money they're making. Okay, stop watching the news if that's something that's affecting you. Some of you I know are in tough environments right now. I know some of you are nurses, your spouses are working, are part of the essential workers, all that stuff. I know that it's hard, but maybe this is what you need to stay sane and to keep pushing forward. We'll, a few months from now and years from now, we'll talk about this as the thing that created change in us. I know that I'm growing through this. Like I'm not gonna say that I'm an awesome leader or whatever, but it was like leading was easy. Like it was like leading was, everything was rainbows and butterflies, but right now it's like tough. Like, how do I show up in a way that I'm still empathetic, but at the same time, I know that we have something so amazing that if we push through, we're gonna come out really, really happy and proud that we didn't give up. So this is a time for you guys to rise. This is a time for you guys to be the reason other people decide to not crumble and make a change for their lives. I'm telling you 100%, stay away from the news, focus on your business, focus on the things that matter, your family, your kids, and yourself. And do what you can with what you have, but keep showing up. And I tell you, 90 days from now, your business is gonna be rocking, but it's not something that happens overnight. Right? Yeah, what would you recommend to introduce New Journey to your Facebook friends? About Zyia, I don't know your name. It says iPad here, but it says, what would you recommend to, so just share. I'm excited. Like, why did you join? That's what's most important. Be authentic in sharing that. I joined an activewear company because I needed a plan B. Because, and I don't know your story, but I wanted to, like, what is it? And you don't have to be super personal about it, but you have to share why you want to do it, why you signed up. You have to share, and just share, like, this amazing activewear. I know a lot of you guys just started working out. Let me know if you want to be a part of it. I'm starting a group. I'll add you to it. No strings attached. So post that. There's lots of, if you are part of either Ellie's, you know, if anybody on Ellie's team, we have so many resources, and feel free to message me if you need that. But if you're on my team, on the team impact group, we also have the guide that tells you, it's right there, like, hey, activewear lovers, blah, blah, blah. Or you can create your own. So, okay, guys, oh my gosh, it's almost like an hour and a half. I am so sorry. I hope this was helpful. And put a smile on. Yes, we got this. Let's take a picture. I haven't taken any picture. Let me take a picture of you guys. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Oh, the light is crazy. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for being here. And anytime you feel like you want to reach out, ask me anything, feel free to reach out, okay? Bye guys. I'll pause the recording. Bye.